Agatha was born into a wealthy noble family in the city of Catania around the year 231 AD. She was beautiful, kind, smart, and deeply devoted to God. From a young age, she dedicated her whole life to him, not just in prayer, but in the vow of virginity she made, a commitment that in those days wasn't just countercultural, it was revolutionary. And this decision, it would change everything. Now, around this time, the Roman Emperor Decius was launching brutal persecutions against Christians. It was a time of fear, of hiding, of choosing between your faith or your life. Agatha, though, she didn't hide. She stood firm in her beliefs, even when a powerful Roman official named Quintianus took notice of her. He saw her beauty, and he wanted her. He wasn't just a man of power. He was used to getting what he wanted. So when Agatha refused his advances, calmly, clearly, saying she belonged to Christ, Quintianus was furious. And in his anger, he didn't just reject her, he targeted her. He had her arrested for being a Christian, but that wasn't enough for him. Quintianus didn't just want to punish her, he wanted to break her. He placed her in the house of a woman named Aphrodisia, who ran a brothel. There, Agatha was exposed to every kind of pressure and temptation, hoping she'd abandon her vow, give up on her purity and her faith. But she didn't. Even in that awful place, Agatha stayed strong. She prayed, she fasted, she resisted. And after 30 days, when Quintianus brought her back and asked, "Are you ready to give in now?" she looked him in the eyes and said, "I am the servant of Christ. My heart is already set on him." That's when the torture began. Agatha was beaten, imprisoned, starved, and then came something especially horrific, something that's made her one of the patron saints of breast cancer patients today. Quintianus ordered that her breasts be cut off, a punishment meant to shame and humiliate her because of her vow and her femininity. But Agatha didn't cry out in despair. Even in that unimaginable pain, she prayed. And that night, something miraculous happened. She saw a vision. St. Peter appeared in her prison cell. He comforted her and healed her wounds. The guards were stunned when they found her, not broken, not dying, but calm and radiant, her body completely restored. And still, she refused to give in. That miracle should have been enough to stop the torture. But Quintianus, enraged and humiliated, sent her back to prison. There, Agatha prayed one final prayer. "Lord, you created me. You have protected me from my infancy. You have taken my heart and kept it free from stain. May I now rejoice in you, for I am about to receive my reward." Shortly after, she died, not from wounds, but from sheer exhaustion and the harshness of her captivity. She was just around 20 years old. But here's the thing. Agatha's story didn't end in that prison cell. After her death, the Christians of Sicily saw her as a hero of faith. Her courage sparked hope, her name spread. Her story inspired women to stay strong and pure, and men to defend their sisters in Christ. A year after her death, Mount Etna, the nearby volcano, erupted, threatening to destroy the city of Catania. The people ran to her tomb, took her veil, and processed with it toward the lava. And what happened? The lava stopped, the city was saved, and from that day forward, the people of Catania honored her not just as a martyr, but as their protector. Today, St. Agatha is the patron saint of breast cancer patients, rape victims, nurses, and anyone suffering for their dignity or purity. But more than that, she reminds us that holiness isn't passive. It's powerful, it costs something. And even when the world tries to crush your identity or your faith, It's possible to stand strong, with grace. So if you ever feel small, afraid, or under pressure to compromise, remember Agatha. Remember the girl who faced down an empire and kept her heart fixed on heaven. Thanks for watching, and if her story moved you, like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs hope today. I'll see you in the next episode, where we meet another one of heaven's boldest warriors.